Okay, Valerie. Okay, Valerie. Okay. Yo! Ooh! Yo, what's good, Tristan? And Tristan! Today, we're reacting to I'd Rather Go Blind by the one and only
Dula Peep.
And I'm super psyched to say that today's video is made possible by Licked, the world's first and only music chart licensing program for video creators. So it's actually super cool. They have all sorts of like big artists on here that you can just license the full song and use it in your video. It's actually really cool. But before we get started, be sure to check me out. Instagram. Woo, that was smooth today. And TikTok. Quink, you stole my line. The f was that? Let's go. Whoa. I've not heard her in this context before.
Something told me it was over.
Ooh.
When I saw you and her talking.
Got a real sassy voice here, huh?
Something deep down in my soul said to cry, girl. When I saw you and that girl walking around, ooh, I would rather go blind, boy.
Dude, I've never heard her sing this way. I've only really heard her sing in like a pop style. And this is completely different to me from the last video that I did to her, which was like her Tiny Desk, where she was singing like her pop hits. This is like almost, this really is almost Amy Winehouse. Right?
And I see you walk away from me, child, no.
But kind of twangy, kind of nasty, maybe a little bit nasal.
I was just sitting here thinking
bluesy.
Of your kiss and your warm embrace.
Dula Peep really hides her voice from us, I feel like.
Reflection in a glass that I held to my lips now, baby.
I just want to compare the styles, because I swear the way she sings Levitating and songs like it are so much more straight.
You're my starlight, I need you.
It almost doesn't sound like the same person, dude. Actually, this isn't live. Sorry, Dua. Woo! Okay, moving. Okay.
I feel like we're forever every time we get together, but whatever, let's go on Mars.
There's not that twangy, nasty sound to her voice.
Baby, I'd rather be blind, boy.
Her voice just like cuts through this so much, like just so much more, in my opinion.
Something told me it was over. When I saw you,
I really wonder if she's
talking.
She's so natural, the singer. I wonder if there's more of her singing in this style. By the way, it is super cool that I'm able to use this song in my video right now without any copyright issues, because it happens to me all the time. If you're a content creator, are there any songs out there that you wish you could use on your channel or in a video yourself? Let me know down below. So the next thing we're going to do is do sort of like a dissection of her technique and go into a lot more detail. Let's figure out the differences between her like normal pop technique and this, you know, nastier, almost Amy Winehouse sort of a version.
Something told.
Wait, this is on her live acoustic EP? How do they get this? How do they get the license for this?
And the reflection in a glass that I held to my lips now, baby.
So I think the way that she would sing this in a pop style would be kind of more like, that I held in my lips now, baby. Right? Something along those lines for Dua, our little peep over here. But the way she's doing it in this song.
And the reflection in a glass that I held to my lips now, baby.
The difference in that vowel, that I held to my lips now, baby. Difference in what is causing this change in her voice might actually surprise you. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you an image of the inside of our throat. So if those sort of images gross you out, you know, you can skip past this, but I think it's super interesting. So take a look. This singer has a very, very similar tonal quality.
Hey, walk the bar. You gotta talk.
What is super unique and characteristic about this way of singing is look how you can barely see right here. These are the vocal folds. You can kind of barely see them, right? And you can see this little flap right here is sort of narrowing the inside of the throat and making it super small. That's what's happening when you sing with that tone in your voice, is the inside of your throat gets super narrow and kind of squished, which is kind of strange, right? Because when people think of these sounds, oftentimes they will call them open or resonant or so on and so forth. But in reality, if you look at the inside of the throat, it actually gets quite narrow and quite squeezed almost. This is in contrast to what would be her more normal style, which would be a bit more breathy, airy, and open sounding.
Wherever you roll and talk the talk.
A bit dramatic of a difference here, but see how much more open the throat is actually during her more like normal pop technique, right? Which is sort of contrary to what a lot of people say and what a lot of people think, which is super interesting. Anyway.
Baby, I'd rather be blind, boy.
Ooh, and the tone that she gets in her upper range using this is so nice. One of the big differences I'm noticing also in her upper range is that she's closing her vowels down more in tonal quality than she does when she's singing her other style, which I'll show you right now.
Call me in love again.
Here she's in love again, right? She goes there with her voice, right? Gets more open and full and dark. And here, she's sort of in this, I'm giving you a dramatic example, obviously, but she's in this smaller space with her voice. And I personally think the reason why she's doing this is when you're singing with more of a darker, more open throated sound, right? Which is what she's doing when she's singing pop generally. And this is a stylistic thing. This isn't always true. But as you ascend in pitch, if you want to keep that sound open, it sounds more or less okay, right? Right? It's like, okay, that's more or less fine. But if you have this nasty sound, as you go up and you keep it open, it starts to get kind of nasally sounding almost. But if you close it down as you go up, it sort of starts to work a little bit better. Then can be a bit much. However, that's not always the case. There's definitely styles in musical theater where they keep it more open and more bright sounding, and it works just fine. I'm not sure that would suit this particular style, which is why she chooses to close those vowels down. She's very intuitively good with her voice. It keeps her voice sounding lighter too, and thinner.
When I saw you and her talking.
That was good, dude. Anyway, that's it for today. But for those of you content creators out there, if you are trying to use some of the best music out there in your videos, you got to be sure you check out Licked. There's over 450,000 copyright-free tracks on the platform, including songs like Attention from Charlie Puth. You've got Sia on here. You've got Louis Capaldi. There are actually like real mainstream artists on this platform whose music you can use in your video, in your content, very similar to what I just did in this video, without getting a copyright strike, without getting a copyright claim. It's a game changer. And Licked is offering us 25% off of the first track that we buy on their website. So go ahead and check it out. There's gonna be a link down in the description to Licked. And again, thank you so much to Licked for sponsoring this video. It's just so perfect for this channel. I love it. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. Until next time, Tristans and Trisfam. Oh yeah, be sure you subscribe. All right, peace, guys.